What's going on, traders? Just jumped into LTRY, just 1,000 shares. Want to add slowly. This one had earnings today. It had it's kind of an earnings winner, potential gapper. If we could get above, I said if we could get above the dollar, we have room to like $1.40, $1.50. So I just wanted to. I kind of wanted it to be a quick trade. I don't want it to be a too long of a trade. um. Yeah, this thing had earnings this morning. Was watching the breakout of the 50. Was gonna get in the breakout of the 50, but I wasn't around. But when I got back, I was like, let me see if it breaks. If it holds the dollar area, not too many shares because this thing moves crazy. But I might add a little bit if we keep going. I want to watch the volume. The float's around 14 million. You guys, volume so far is 8 million. I really want to see volume come in like two times the float. Added 100 shares there. Trying to add at least. There we go. 107 filled. No average is position long. Average price 107. Position long 1,100 shares. Gotta watch this tight because it's really volatile. Here comes the test of VWAP, you guys. We'll see if we get some good volume, good buyers to come in and protect this area. Not too many sellers I'm seeing. Could be some hidden sides here. So far, testing VWAP. I want to see a respect VWAP, Lily. Depends on how this thing moves, you guys. I'm going to add how much, depending on the volume coming in. So far, I'm getting a good test of VWAP, adding 100 so far. Good buyers right here at 105. Let's see if they hold it up. Big, nice buyers at 105 area. Two big sellers on the tape. Gotta have a little patience today with this, see if anything happens with it. That's why I didn't get too much in, you guys, because this is kind of volatile. 106.9, another 100. Let's see if it holds a dollar. Adding 100 at 104, you guys. So far, respecting VWAP so far. Let's see if we get follow through. New average is going to be 106.8. Only 1,200 shares. Still got some huge sellers coming in. Want to see this thing squeeze early. Need a little volume to step it up, you guys. Let's see if we can hold this dollar. this dollar area. Adding 100 right here, you guys. So far, respecting my VWAP. 1,300 shares or 1,500 shares in at 106 average. Here comes the VWAP still testing in the dollar area. All right, you guys still testing right here. Added 500, and I think that's it on the ads, you guys. At 109.5. So far, we are in 2,000 shares. Got to be taking some off real soon. Past 125, we're going to take off 500 if it gets to past 125 area, hopefully. There's 122s on the bid. 120s on the bid. Let's see if we can get past this 120 resistance real fast. So you 500 right there, taking off a little, you guys. Got filled at 122.05, 500 shares. Want to see this bid go over. There we go, another 500 there. 125.5 getting filled. Got 1,000 shares left. And take off about 300 more. We get a new high. Only 1,200 position left. $1,200 position left. Threw an order out there, you guys, for 128 for 200 shares. In case we crack above the 125, 126 area. Got a few buyers coming in. I can't be in this trade too long. That's the plan today, you guys. I got a bunch of stuff to do for my businesses. I have 2 businesses I opened, you guys, so I'm trying to dedicate a few hours a day to trading, and then like half the day to trading and half the days for the business. I have 50 right here in case. We got a big buyer at 122, 123 area. I still have 200 for sale at 128, you guys. Trying to have a little patience with that one. Just got to make a new high, really. I'm going to take off 50 right here. Locking in most of the profits, $950. 950 shares left. Gotta protect your profits, you guys. Uh-oh, we got a little dump going on. Let's see if we respect VWAP. Could be a little shakeout. Let's see. Watch it test the VWAP again. We got decent buyers right here. Might add 10 if anything, if it holds. Okay, adding 10 shares. $970 in. Let's not look at the money. Let's watch the charts. Just wanted to make sure I'm locking it in. Got a few buyers coming back in. Adding another 10 there. 980 shares. The average is 107. Trying to see if we could get a new high. Damn, that thing just jumped, you guys. Adding 10 more. Up to 1,000 is okay again. And that's going to be our final piece. Added 50 shares to the sell up there because I added more on the risk. I'll take that 50 shares off in case we dip below $1, you guys. Anything can happen here. It's a low floater, kind of low floater, 14 million shares, 109. 1,000 shares left. Let's see if the farther we keep it away from $1, the better. We don't even want to see a test of $1. We'd rather keep it away, like testing VWAP and keep it above VWAP, hopefully. Let's see if it holds the VWAP area right here. Got a few good bidders on the tape. Good bidders on the level 2, adding 10. That's it. Hopefully this VWAP area holds. Got a few buyers at 1.7. Got a decent little buyer at 108. Not too many sellers so far on the ask. We'll see if they come in or not. Sellers trying to sell this thing below the VWAP, possibly correct the dollar. Buyers are trying right here to hold VWAP. Excuse me. This could be hopefully a little VWAP bear trap. That's how I want it to happen, but it could go down also, test a dollar and test the 50 MA. 105s. Quick uptick. Quick little uptick. Adding 100 shares, you guys, hopefully. That's it. I know I said I'll go over, but when that was the limit. When the trade turns into a 4-star trade, I add a little bit. So now we're only 1,100 shares in. So I might change my order up there to 300 shares. Okay, so change it to 300 shares at 1.25. If it gets there, you guys. If I see a lot of demand there, I'll take it to 126. Because we do have that previous high at 127, just in case. Excuse me. All right, you guys, we're still in this thing. Locked in some of the profits. You guys see I have 75 shares left. I put this thing on pause. I was talking. I'm not sure because I didn't want the video to be too long like yesterday's. But yeah, this thing broke out our ascending triangle pattern. Added a little bit, took some off. Now we only have 75 shares left. Final target on this thing would be the 170, 175 area. We did have a bunch of buyers come in, but there are a lot of sellers trying to sell this area down. And I know a bunch of short sellers that use the day's high as their risk level. So I want to see this get taken out, and hopefully they start covering, and maybe I can take the rest off right there. If not, below 149, 150 is our last piece. We'll take it off there. We're gonna take off soon, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys heard me, if the thing was on pause, but I can't stay in here too long. I got a bunch of work to do, so I might flatten out. If this thing gets below the 149 areas, like I said, I lock in $500 and call it a day if that happens. We still have a decent little size right there, so let's see what happens. I have about 10-15 minutes left before I gotta go, so let's see. Might take off some right here. Don't want to get greedy, you guys. My plan was 155, and above here take some off, and then the rest above here. But the thing is, I have 10-15 minutes left, so we'll see what happens. There's a huge seller right here, but there's a few buyers still 154 here. We got to get past the 155 for it to go anywhere. Give it a couple of minutes. If not, I'll take off 25 shares. We can't get past him really. There we got 155 on the bid, taking 25 off. 155.48, sold 25, you guys. Only 50 shares left. If I put the apply trades thing, I'm going to do a video about all the trades, but where is it? Let me make this bigger so you guys can see where I traded it. Show trades. Now Walmart's at my alert, you guys, but I gotta go, so I'll probably watch it for later. But you guys see I was buying like all in the bottom, 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 bottom. Even if you go rewind to take it back a little bit, I was buying all at the bottom, selling at the tops. Like I was adding right here, 107. I took off 1,000 shares at 123, another 50 at 123.5, then another 350 at 126, another 160 at 122, then another 200. Like I scale in like a couple times, but then scale out. You guys could see 10 ads, 10 ads, 10 ads, 10 ads, and then sales right here, and then it's just like following the trend, like dancing with the market, but letting the market lead. So we're at 149, so I might flatten out. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they hold it up and walk away from this trade today. Video won't be too long, you guys. Let me just take this apply trades thing off. 148 is the bid. I don't know if it's my computer or the internet, but it's acting a little slow today with a little lag. So 148 big bidder. If that guy can't hold it up, I'm going to sell 25 more. So 25, you guys, in case it breaks the trend. Now we have 50 shares left. Just in case, you don't want to give too much back in case it goes down. I don't want to get greedy either. 500 bucks. I don't know if you guys heard me if I was on pause, but Tim Sykes, my first teacher, like 10 years ago, used to tell us all the time. We used to have to say every day, 500 bucks, keep 500 a day keeps a job away. 500 a day keeps a job away. Thank God these days I don't need a job. I have a couple businesses running, but it's true, you guys. 500 a day does keep a job away. And then it keeps you from being greedy. Only 25 shares left, you guys, so we could flatten out anytime and walk away with $500. Took a little, about an hour trade, hour and a half possibly. Let's just see if we could get a little squeeze right now. Got good buyers still trying to buy it. It's good, kind of paused it because the video would have been too long, but you guys missed a few ads I added on. But I noticed the longer videos don't get that many views, but the people who watch those are the true dedicated traders. Like, study the chart, study what's doing. Like, you could even put on mute if you don't want to hear what I'm saying and study what you think is going on. But I've been trading, like I said, for almost 10 years, and I'm finally becoming profitable. Like, after 10 years, 9 years, 9.5 years, almost 10 years later. It takes a while, you guys. Like I said earlier, the key to trading, the key is to never give up. Always learn, always learn. Like, you gotta know, hey, I'm in here for the long run. Like, in your head, I'm in here for the long run. Target below 92.50. Wow. Another alert, you guys. But I have to go. I have a couple minutes left. Gotta go get a couple things for the stores. Thank God I have some decent, good employees who can take care of this while I'm trading. Take care of the businesses while I'm trading. With your time, you guys don't want to really do $10, $15 an hour jobs. With your time, find something better to do. But you could pay other people to do those kind of jobs. 140 cracks, you guys. Like I said, we're flattened and we're gone. Only 25 shares left. They could be trying to test VWAP again, and we're not going to wait for that. I'm not going to get greedy. I just want to see. I have like a few minutes left. I want to see if the squeeze comes or not. It's okay, Dina. Got a few buyers still coming in on the tape. Gives me a few minutes to be patient. Not too bad. Want to see these 45 guys taken out? Really? If I wasn't in this right now, I would kind of stay away because it is high on the day and it's like in the middle between VWAP and between this. So I'm not a professional. You guys don't take my advice, but this is how I trade. Want to see the 12:30 run go? Maybe in a couple of seconds. So right now it's having a little curling action. Don't like that so far. Still fighting around this area. It could still squeeze you guys or go down, but I don't have that much time left. Nice buyer still at 142 areas. Buyers coming back in at 143. Few sellers on the tape. A couple of decent buyers still holding the 142 area. Let's see what this candle does. 12:30 candle. Took off 10, you guys, because it cracked the 140s. Oh, shit. I'm short 80. No, I didn't want to short 80. Don't want to do that. So you guys, a trading error happened live. You guys witnessed it. But hopefully it works out in our favor, and then I'm just going to cover it right here. Short 80 shares. See, anything could happen, you guys. Even errors. 10 years later, you could still make an error. Hopefully it works in our favor, and then we flatten out right here. Let's see 125 happen. I didn't even know this thing was ETB like that. So it's kind of good that happened, and we're going to flatten right here, you guys. We are out this trade with a live error happening. Thank God it worked in our favor. I accidentally went short instead of selling. That's what happens when you talk too much and you're not paying attention all the way, you guys. Anyways, locked in $515 on the day and 89 cents. It was a good day. Not bad of a trade, you guys. Remember, 500 a day keeps a job away. Drop a like. People leaving stupid comments the other day, you guys. I'm not even gonna say nothing to that, you guys. You guys should be learning. You should be learning and trying to work on yourself. Plan the trade. Don't hate. Participate. Remember that. Smash that like. Plan the trade. Trade the plan. Peace out.